Hello genius, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to solve problems involving linear collisions. So, a bullet of mass 10 grams traveling horizontally at a speed of 100 meters per second embeds itself in a block of wood of mass 990 grams suspended from a light inextensible string so that it can swing freely. Have two questions here: the velocity of the bullet and block immediately after collision. Then B, you have the height through which the block rises. So the first step is to ask yourself, is this elastic collision or inelastic collision? That's the first thing you have to ask yourself. So, this is an inelastic collision. It is an inelastic collision. I'll tell you why I'm saying it's an inelastic collision but not elastic one. So, an inelastic collision is a collision in which momentum is conserved but kinetic energy is not conserved. An inelastic collision has the following characteristics. Number one, that the total mass of the sum of masses of individual bodies, that's the total mass. The total mass is the sum of the masses of individual bodies. Then another characteristic is that the bodies end up with a common velocity. So an inelastic collision, an inelastic means not elastic. For example, if you take if for example like this one, a bullet being embedded into a block of wood, it will not bounce back. Are we there? So this is an inelastic. It have given you the two characteristics of inelastic collision. That an elastic collision, I mean in an inelastic collision, the bodies stick together after collision. The bodies stick together after collision. And have said that the total mass is the sum of masses of individual bodies that have involved themselves in collision. Then another characteristic have said that bodies end up with a common velocity v. So let's look at this and try to solve. So we have been asked in part A that we find the velocity of the bullet and block immediately after collision. Have said that the block and the bullet will stick together after collision, so they will have a common velocity v, of which you have been asked to find. Are we there? Solution. So let v be the common velocity, m1 be the mass of the bullet, we let u1 to be the velocity, that's the initial velocity of the bullet, then m2, let it be the mass of the block, then u2 be the initial velocity of the block. Are we there? So we have been given the mass of the bullet as 10 grams, initial velocity as 100 meters per second, the mass of the block as 990 grams, then the initial velocity of the block suspended from a line you have not been given, but from the question it embeds itself in a block of wood of mass, this one, suspended from a light inextensible string. It is suspended, meaning that it is stationary. So the initial velocity of the block is 0 meters per second. Hope you understand. So the first step, or the next step, we convert these masses into kilograms. This becomes 0.01 kilogram. This becomes 0.99 kilograms. And then we say that M1 U1 plus M2 U2 is equals to M1 plus M2, the whole of this we multiply by V. That's the common velocity. And we have M1 as 0.01 times U1, that is 100, plus M2, that is 0.99, times U2 is 0, is equals to M1 0.01 plus 0.99 times V. We are solving, this is A, this one. Okay, now we have this time this, we get 1 plus 0 is equals to 1 times V. We have 1 plus 0 is equals to V. We have V is equals to 1 meters per second. Okay, let's look at part B. This is B. The height through which the block rises. So one thing you have to remember is that at maximum height, all the kinetic energy will be converted to potential energy. You can recall the principle of conservation of energy. And therefore, we have a half M1 plus M2 times V squared is equals to M1 plus M2 times GH. Remember, this side gives us the kinetic energy, and this one the potential energy. So we just substitute and we say that a half M1 is 0.01 plus M2 0.99 times V squared, that's 1 squared, are we there, is equals to M1 0.01 plus M2 0.99, the whole of this times G is 10 times H, of which we are looking for, we have been asked to find this H. Are we there? And now we have a half times 0. This time this is 1, sorry. It's a half times 1 is equals to 1 times 10 times H, and this is this gives us 0.5 is equals to 10 H over 10 H is equals to 0.05 meters. Hope you understand. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, genius. Bye.